There are two important facts about life you might not know. One, no mineral is more crucial to longevity than magnesium. Two, the most effective form of magnesium is stabilized magnesium ions. That's where REMAG comes in by Dr. Carolyn Dean. Experience the benefits of stabilized ionic magnesium and support your health today. Visit RNAreset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order. Visit RNAreset.com and use offer code MIRACLE10 for 10% off your first order.
You're commuting home with Katz and Cosby. Now, here's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby on 77 WABC.
Now, are we talking about everybody in Washington? Or
yeah,
just a few?
I think so. You know what, John? On Katz and Cosby, we don't know what the truth is with the drones. John, I mean, who's lying? Who's telling the truth?
What happened today?
Well, President Trump came out today and said he said the government knows more than they're saying, because he said otherwise they'd be shooting them down over Bedminster because the drones are flying over Bedminster. But when he was asked, did you get an intel briefing? He said, no comment. Peter King, how do you read that?
Obviously, somebody knows something. I'm not convinced that how serious this is. It may be, people seeing more than is really there. I don't know. But to me, the government should know or not know. If they know. If they should know. They should. Well, in that case, why would...
It's limited. It's limited.
Okay, but the question is, maybe it's a good purpose. Maybe,
how do you say it in Washington? A need-to-know basis?
Yeah, and maybe it is need to know. It could be something that later on we'll find out was the right thing to do.
What do you say about the Department of Defense?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. What's John, kind of explain the CIA versus Department of Defense.
I'll explain very easily. You remember the movie Area of 51? What was it? The Independence Day?
Yes.
And the Department of Defense, the head of the Department of Defense is going down the stairs, and he's wondering, what is this place? And the CIA director goes down it, and he said, well, it was a need-to-know basis. You didn't have to know. Right,
exactly. Well, maybe, and let's hope that's the case.
If the Department of Defense doesn't know, well, then the CIA doesn't report to them.
But if they're doing that, that's illegal. The CIA is not allowed to carry out any activities in the continental United States.
Maybe the drones never landed.
But if they're getting information,
it's above the ground.
if they're getting information,
I'm with Congressman King.
Well, we're going to talk with Ty McCoy is coming up.
Maybe it's that 18th agency we don't know about.
Yeah,
it's unknown, unnamed.
You were the chair of Homeland Security,
right? Yes.
You don't know about the 18th agency?
Well, I don't.
Everybody thinks it's 17. You have clearance for the 18th?
He can't confirm or deny.
He cannot comment.
On advice of counsel, a congressman cannot confirm or deny.
I'd say the face says it all. I would say. But so today,
let it be said. What do you say, Judge Weinberg?
Let the record show.
Let the record show.
I've heard of a show like that. There's a show like that.
Congressman King would not affirm or deny.
That's right.
Not affirm. And so President Trump, by the way, you guys, and also before I forget, Jeff Van Drew is going to come up. He's the congressman who talked about the drones flying over a nuclear site over New Jersey. So we're going to ask him. We're also talking to Ty McCoy about that. We have Michael Goodwin. We have Bill O'Reilly today. And we have Katie McFarland and Bruce Blakeman.
Well, I was on the Sid show this morning, and I think the minicast is on someplace. And bottom line, it looks like they're looking for some radioactivity that will give us a sign of something is someplace where it shouldn't be.
Well, that's concerning. And other people are backing you up, John.
And the other rumor is it came down from Canada.
Well, Justin Trudeau's in trouble in Canada. We know that.
The CFO of Canada, or the treasurer, whatever his title is.
Prime Minister.
No.
CFO, you mean the woman Freeland.
Yeah, she resigned this morning, and right now the tweets are out that it's imminent. Trudeau is resigning.
Did that happen after Donald Trump said Canada could be the 51st state, or when did that come out?
Well, no, I think it followed up on my conversation with the Premier of Ontario yesterday.
That's right, Doug Ford. That's right.
Doug Ford.
That's
the guy,
right.
Doug Ford.
Yes.
And he requested a meeting with President Trump. And we'll see. We're trying to
Have you seen those ads, by the way, that are all over television about what a great partner Ontario is to the United States? They've been doing that for weeks now. in anticipation of tariffs.
And everybody's kind of going to Donald Trump, which is one thing we're going to talk about Michael Goodwin with. By the way, Trump did a press conference today, you guys. And in addition to talking about this, he also talked about Eric Adams. And he was asked, would you consider pardoning Eric Adams? And he said, I would consider it. He said, I want to look at the case.
He doesn't know the facts yet.
But he said it looks like it's political. He said it smells like it's political.
And poor Ingrid.
Yes, Ingrid Lewis Martin, who just came out.
They forced her to resign.
Yeah, and it just came out, John, too. She is saying, I am here falsely accused. She said, essentially, she's expecting a looming indictment to be coming. She was the right-hand person, of course, to Eric Adams
that's
for so long.
separate from this because Trump couldn't do anything for her. That's state court right now. Greg is going after her, so...
It's going to get very complicated. And so, Pete, so what happened? So Bragg's going after her, but the feds are going after Eric Adams.
Right.
It's the U.S. attorney.
I think the judge and I would agree. Adams' concern would be if by going after her, that's their way that Bragg wants to get at Adams.
Uses leverage. You move up the chain.
Well, they're going after everybody else. It's like, it seems like, right?
So then Adams wouldn't be off the hook. Listen, I think the president's doing the right thing. He said he'll look at it. I think it's important to do.
And he's also, by the way, came out and he also bashed the Biden administration, saying, how could you be selling the border wall, parts of the border wall right now?
Oh, that is crazy. They are going to sell the border. I mean, how much more damage can President Biden do to our country?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What's today's date?
He's
35 more days.
Right, that's how much damage he can do. So he keeps doing it.
Here's Donald Trump going all over the world, resolving international issues, and all the president is doing is selling off the wall.
Undermining.
Yeah, also selling off the wall. That's all he's doing.
And it's costing taxpayers.
Yes,
not only is it undermining national security, guys, it's costing taxpayers twice. He's selling it for pennies on the dollar.
All right, let's do
and
this.
then we got to buy it back.
My advice to President Trump, the guys that buy it on pennies and dollars, let's indict them later.
By the way, that's what President Trump said. Do not buy it. He's saying don't buy it because some of them have apparently come to him for more money, trying to make money on that.
Look what Biden said. He just did a contract.
President Trump becomes president January 20th at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock, the indictment should be ready.
Yeah, he's already saying that. Good for you. Johnny's listening to you.
Don't forget, you want to talk about what Biden putting out, quicksand. What about cutting a deal for 5 years for some union members are allowed to work at home, trying to lock in the new Trump administration?
By the way, not only some union workers, it's like 40,000 of them.
Right, 40-odd thousand.
Wait. Was that the post office deal?
This was a different one. This was Social Security.
Social Security.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and they did the same thing with the post office. They put on.
Wait a second. How do they deliver the mail? You're working from home.
Yeah, that's a new one, right?
Like that.
You don't have to show up for work. Don't worry about that.
Not even the postal guys. You have to go to their home and pick it up.
Biden gave the union 40,000 more workers or something like that.
Isn't that? It's amazing. It's just incredible.
I mean, this is incredible.
It is, and doing it right before President Trump is coming in, anything to like undermine the president.
And he's trivializing the office.
35 more days of getting screwed.
That's a long time to get screwed.
But you know who's getting screwed? The American people are getting screwed.
Eden Memorial Chapels understands Jewish funerals can take many forms. Some are Orthodox, while others are more conservative or of a Reformed nature. There's no one better. With services close to all New York and New Jersey cemeteries, Eden Memorial Chapels offer fair and balanced pricing and can provide easy transfer of you and your loved ones to Israel. While you're grieving, they're here to take care of all the details so that you deal with less bureaucracy and have more peace of mind. Go to EdenMemorial.com. That's EdenMemorial.com.
Larry Kudlow here with an urgent warning. While we celebrate Trump's historic win, inflation continues to drain your IRA and 401k, and China is now targeting your money with a kill shot on the dollar. That's why thousands of Americans are shielding their savings with gold and contacting the experts at Colonial Metals Group. Gold has protected American wealth through every financial war. For a free 2024 gold guide that explains everything, please go to freegoldguide.com/Kudlow or just call 800-621-3908. The experts at Colonial Metals Group are the only folks I trust to help you bulletproof your wealth with gold. Go to freegoldguide.com/Kudlow or just call 800-621-3908. That's 800-621-3908 for a free 2024 gold guide to learn how you can protect your life's work and if you qualify for a free home safe and up to $7,500 in free silver right now. freegoldguide.com/Kudlow.